What's up YouTube, Deadpool1Lover1 here, and I wanted to just make this video to talk about what I am envisioning for my future plans for my channel. I originally made a gaming channel just to try and see what it would be like, and I got a good amount of views my first couple videos, but my main thing I'm gonna try and put out a lot of content after I get my capture card for a couple of months, and then it's gonna decrease more probably till I start getting more views, and then I'll start really making videos because I won't have much time. But my future plans for my channel, I really don't want to have a gaming channel that much. What I really want to have is a all-purpose, some gaming, some ATV videos, some pet videos, and an autos channel. I really want to have a game autos channel, and the main thing, if you see my vehicle right now in Forza, just let this be a hint of what I want my channel to be dedicated to. If you guys know Guitarmageddon ZL1's channel, he has a, I don't know what year it is, I think it's a 78, an 87, Jeep YJ, Jeep Wrangler YJ, and his channel isn't really Jeep dedicated. I really don't know about any YouTube channels that, like, if you guys know Street Speed 717, he's got his Chevy dedicated channel, his Corvette fully dedicated channel. Then there's, let's see, who else? Gingium, who's got a fully Mazda Miata based channel. So I was thinking I should be the first one to have a fully Jeep dedicated channel because, well, what's gonna start off in a couple weeks, there's going to be my first Jeep themed video on my channel, which is going to be on my birthday. My dad is going to let me drive his Jeep in my field, so I'll be recording that with the GoPro. But my plans are basically, when I turn 14, I'm going to go get a job at Market Basket, work for about like 6 months, and get around $3 grand because the minimum wage where I live is $11, so so it'll be pretty easy for me to get around $3 grand in about 6 months, and that's going to be the down payment on basically the same thing my dad has, an 05, either anywhere from an 04 to an 06. It's only 3 model years, but Jeep TJ, because I like them, and they're practical, and because of my dogs, I'm going to be able to bring them places with, like, the top off and stuff. And just, I really like Jeeps. I would really like to own a muscle car or something like that, but they're old and they're too much money. I just don't want it because I can get a Jeep for only like 10 grand. That's really low mileage and in really good condition. So when I'm about 14 and a half, 15, hopefully, well, I'm turning 14 in not this Saturday, but the Saturday after, I'm gonna get my job, but hopefully around 14 and a half or 15, probably hopefully closer to 14 and a half by potentially the end of this year. I might be able to get it, and then that will give me and my dad plenty of time to, I plan on lifting it, putting mud tires on it. I have the list of parts, and I could list them off if I had my iPad near me, but they basically consist of BF Goodrich, Mud Terrain, KM2s, Mickey Thompson Classic Lock 2 rims, which that's what I'm running on this Jeep. A Barricade, Trail Force, winch bumper with the bull bar on it, probably about a 12,000 pound winch, 2.5-inch rough country lift kit, some 4.75-inch bushwhacker, or I think barricade, or extreme terrain. I think it's probably extreme terrain makes them pocket style fenders, so once you can see the rivets, I'll be putting those on it. I'm trying to think of what else, but that's basically it. And then, yeah, a tire carrier, just like my dad's Jeep has, which, but, yeah, that's my future plans, and I'm going to be doing GoPro videos of it. But that's around about $4,000 of upgrades on it. So that'll give me just about 2 years, or a year and a half, till I get my license to get that fixed, and I'll still be able to drive it in my field if my dad's gonna let me drive his. And it will let me pay it off quicker because it's gonna be about a 6-year car payment, but that has been my main goal since I knew what a car was. I really wasn't sure. I was leaning toward a 78 Camaro maybe because they're around the same price range, but there are none in the United States that are, well, that are within 1,000 miles of my house that are in good condition. There's only 2 within 300 or 400 miles of my, 2 of them. So I just basically said forget about that, mainly because my dad doesn't want to go off-roading with his Jeep because of the fact that he doesn't want to get stuck. He doesn't have a winch, so he can't really get pulled out, so hopefully with me have someone to pull him out, and he'll want to go off-roading more, so that's another plus too. So I'll be POV driving that a lot, and off-roading and putting my GoPro on the side of the Jeep. Basically making a Jeep dedicated channel doing that. But yeah, so let me know in the comments what you guys think. But I looked on YouTube and there's no dedicated YouTube channels to Jeeps because some people make not like extreme terrain and rough countries YouTube channels where they're a manufacturer that just shows parts. I'm talking about like driving footages, progress on upgrades and stuff. And I'm also going to be recording some of the upgrades me and my dad are going to do to his Jeep, like putting on the new replacement factory, I believe they're 3 or 4-inch fenders, just black versions of the fenders. If you saw my dad's Jeep in any of my videos, it's got a cracked fender. But, got those, and then we're gonna get the hardtop painted black, and then, like, door handles, other things like that, turn signal, reflectors, all that, just brand new stuff, and I'll be tracking the progress of that. But I'm going to be doing a lot of videos on the progress of my Jeep when I get it. But yeah, it's going to look a lot like this Jeep, just not this weird bumper. Bumper I'm going to put on is the fairly standard looking bumper that you would see on a lot of Jeeps. It's just the regular mid to full-size bumpers with the bull bar winch, if you guys know what that looks like. Not this ugly, like, grill guard one. And then the light bar, not like this ugly light bar, but like a 2-row 50-inch light bar on the roof. And then similar rock sliders, but like I said, the pocket-style fenders with the rivets, I guess you could call it, or bolts. I think people call them, I think they're called like rivet fenders or something. Some people call them that, but they're the angle, see the hardware. But fenders like that, rock sliders like this has. But yeah, that's what my channel is going to be dedicated to, and make sure you keep an eye out. April 29th is when the video is going up on my birthday. You can expect it around like 5 p.m. because I'm not going to just stop all my birthday plans after I drive my dad's Jeep to upload the video. But you can expect it later that day, on April 29th or on April 30th. But I'm going to put the GoPro on my head like most POV drive videos are. I'm going to record it. I don't know if you, I think I mentioned it before that my dad's Jeep is a manual, so you'll probably get to see me stall it a bunch of times, but that's probably unlikely because I've driven multiple, like my grandfather has like 2 or 3 tractors that are manuals, same exact thing basically, just a Jeep, not a tractor, so it's actually like, you know what I mean, but still, I've driven manuals, I understand the concept of it. But he is going to make me do a hill hold before anything else, so it's just going to be wonderful. I don't know how I just got achievement. Oh, well, I guess I just did 3 2-wheel things and I got 80 grand. That's awesome. What is an airborne pass skill? That is horrible. I didn't even participate in this one, in this Forzathon. But I plan on being a red Jeep, probably. But regardless, I am going to have a Jeep for my channel around when I'm about 15, so beginning either end of 2017 or beginning or even hopefully not that late, but the middle of 2018 I'll have my Jeep. I know a lot of people are probably going to say that doesn't make sense to get it like 2 years before you get your license, but guess what, a 6-year car payment of $200 a month, guess what, if I get it 2 years earlier, then I get to pay it off, and then I can put a couple $1,000s down every couple months on it, and hopefully get it paid off by the time I'm 17 or 18, so I don't have to deal with it later on. Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos. I know I've been stopping uploading, but I'm kind of just busy with these raids. Just kind of waiting for my capture card. But you're going to see a lot of content when Destiny 2 comes out. A lot more content than I'm uploading now. Hopefully by then I'll have a lot more views. But yeah, I'm nearing 350 views on that Destiny video, which I want to thank you guys for. And I also am doing pretty good on getting money from ads. But I can't believe, like, I thought I was doing pretty decent on ads, and then I realized even just a small YouTuber like StreetSpeed717 that a lot of people I know his channel, he showed it in his last video called YouTube, I'm quitting YouTube because of ad revenue or something, I think the video was called, but he makes almost $19,000 a month just from YouTube ads. It's ridiculous. I don't ever want this to be a career, YouTube, because I know that there's no way I can, as late as I'm starting, I can really compete with, and it's mainly all, but it's not that I don't have confidence in my channel, it's that I know that an all-purpose channel like mine is going to have 3 or 4 different audiences, and I'm not going to be able to make them all happy with one video. Like I said, it's going to become a Jeep channel in about a year. just because I can't drive it on the road doesn't mean I can't still drive it in my field. It's not like there's no public road access, so it's perfectly legal. I looked at the laws already, and nothing says it's illegal for as long as it's not like a parking lot that's directly connected to a road. But yeah, it's basically gonna be pretty much it. But yeah, like and subscribe. Comment down below if you like the idea of me having a dedicated Jeep channel. I've always liked Jeeps, that's why I'm gonna get one, but just, I don't know, I'm just kind of trying to make the video a little bit longer. There's also a possibility, a very small possibility, I don't want it to happen, but there's a possibility my dad's Jeep may end up becoming my project Jeep, because my dad's Jeep is kind of rusty and old. It's got like 130k miles on it, so he says he's probably going to get a new vehicle at some point. I don't want him to get a different vehicle and then give me that, because then that will defeat the purpose of us going four-wheeling together, but whatever. So that's maybe a possibility that becomes my project vehicle, where me and him strip it, sandblast it, and frame coat it. Whatever I do get for a vehicle, I'm stripping the body off the frame and sandblasting it and stuff and undercoating it, because I'm not dealing with rust. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys have been enjoying the videos too. The Adept videos. Sorry that I haven't gotten to the King's Fall weapons. It's just, I have all four. It's just been a pain. I recorded 2 of them. They wouldn't upload. It said file not available. So that's why they're not up there. So I am gonna do all of the adapts from the raids. But I think that's gonna be it. Stopping area.